Warning signs: you are emotionally and mentally exhausted. Hello everyone, welcome to 1MT Health Channel. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Between juggling work, personal life, and the constant flood of news and social media updates, it's not surprising that many people feel mentally and emotionally drained. This exhaustion, however, isn't something to ignore. Mental and emotional fatigue can have serious implications on your physical and mental health. In this video, we'll look at some of the key signs of mental and emotional exhaustion and offer some suggestions on how to cope. Before moving forward, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. 1. You focus inwards instead of outwards. One of the most common signs of emotional exhaustion is a shift in focus from the outside world to your internal thoughts and feelings. When someone is emotionally exhausted, they tend to ruminate on their own thoughts and struggles, often losing sight of the bigger picture. Everything becomes about them, even when it shouldn't. You may find yourself isolating, withdrawing from friends, family, and social events, as it feels like too much effort to engage. The danger in this is that it creates a vicious cycle. The more you focus inward, the less connected you feel to others, and the deeper you sink into your exhaustion. In reality, social connection is crucial for emotional recovery. Talking with trusted friends and loved ones can be one of the most effective ways to combat emotional fatigue, even though it may seem overwhelming at the time. 2. Irritation. Ever feel like you're constantly on edge? If so, irritation might be a sign of emotional or mental exhaustion. There's a strong link between exhaustion and irritability. When life becomes overwhelming, even the smallest things can set you off. A minor inconvenience, such as someone cutting you off in traffic or a coworker making a small mistake, can feel like the last straw. This is often due to chronic stress. When you're mentally or emotionally drained, your brain is under constant pressure, and it doesn't have the resources to handle more stress. You may also find that certain triggers from the past, like a traumatic event or a particularly stressful experience, resurface, causing even more irritation. If you notice yourself getting easily agitated over seemingly small issues, it might be a sign that you need to step back and assess your emotional health. 3. Lack of motivation. One of the more telling signs of emotional and mental exhaustion is a lack of motivation. When you're emotionally worn out, tasks that once excited or energized you can start to feel like chores. You might find it difficult to get out of bed in the morning or even to accomplish simple tasks like grocery shopping or cleaning the house. It's not that you're lazy, but rather that your emotional and mental energy has been depleted. A more serious manifestation of this is something called anhedonia, which is the inability to feel pleasure in activities that you once enjoyed. For example, someone who loves painting or playing music may find that they no longer feel joy or fulfillment in these hobbies when they are emotionally drained. If this resonates with you, it's essential to recognize that it's not your fault and that this is a sign of exhaustion. 4. Sleeping disorders. Changes in sleep patterns are one of the earliest signs of emotional exhaustion. Whether it's sleeping too much or too little, both extremes can be indicative of an underlying issue. Some people may find themselves staying in bed for hours longer than they used to, unable to face the day. Others might experience insomnia, lying awake at night with racing thoughts, unable to fall asleep despite being physically tired. Sleep disorders can also exacerbate other symptoms of exhaustion, such as irritability, lack of motivation, and difficulty concentrating. Over time, a lack of sleep can affect your physical health, weakening your immune system and making you more susceptible to illness. It's essential to prioritize good sleep hygiene, even if it feels difficult. Developing a calming bedtime routine and creating a sleep-conducive environment can help improve the quality of your rest. 5. No patience. If you find yourself losing patience easily, snapping at loved ones, or feeling overwhelmed by everyday tasks, this could be another indication of emotional exhaustion. When you're emotionally drained, your tolerance for stress diminishes significantly, and tasks that you used to handle with ease may start to feel like insurmountable challenges. This lack of patience can be particularly noticeable with close friends, family members, or colleagues. You may find yourself becoming more short-tempered or avoidant in conversations simply because you don't have the emotional bandwidth to engage. Recognizing this shift is crucial because it allows you to step back and take the time you need to recharge. 6. Disruption of appetite. Your appetite can also be affected when you're emotionally or mentally exhausted. Some people lose their appetite altogether, finding that food no longer appeals to them. Others might experience the opposite, turning to food as a coping mechanism and overeating as a way to comfort themselves in times of stress. The body's hormones, such as serotonin and leptin, play a crucial role in appetite regulation. When you're emotionally exhausted, your hormone levels may become imbalanced, which can directly affect your hunger cues. If you notice sudden changes in your appetite, it's important to pay attention to whether emotional exhaustion could be the cause. 7. Sadness. Feelings of sadness or hopelessness often accompany emotional and mental exhaustion. When you're emotionally drained, it becomes difficult to process and cope with the normal stresses of life. Small setbacks may feel like monumental failures, and you might experience an overwhelming sense of despair. This sadness isn't necessarily the same as clinical depression, but it can share many similarities. If left unchecked, emotional exhaustion can lead to deeper mental health issues, including depression. If you find that your feelings of sadness are persistent and affecting your daily life, it's important to reach out for help. How to cope with mental and emotional exhaustion. If any of these signs resonate with you, it's essential to take action. While emotional exhaustion can be overwhelming, there are steps you can take to start feeling better. 1. Talk to someone, whether it's a friend, family member, or a mental health professional. Talking about what you're going through can be incredibly helpful. Sometimes just verbalizing your feelings can lighten the burden. 2. Practice self-care. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths and face masks. It's about taking the time to care for your mental, emotional, and physical health. This could mean setting boundaries at work, taking a day off to rest, or incorporating daily relaxation practices into your routine. 3. Exercise. Physical activity is a great way to release tension and reduce stress. You don't have to start with a rigorous workout. Even gentle exercise like walking or yoga can make a big difference. 4. Prioritize sleep. Getting enough rest is crucial for emotional and mental recovery. Try to establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a bedtime routine that helps you wind down. 5. Seek professional help. If you're finding it hard to manage your emotional exhaustion on your own, seeking professional help can be a game changer. A therapist or counselor can help you navigate your feelings and develop coping strategies. Mental and emotional exhaustion is more common than many people realize. The key is recognizing the signs early and taking steps to address it before it becomes overwhelming. Whether it's through talking to someone, practicing self-care, or seeking professional help, you don't have to go through this alone. Taking the time to care for your emotional and mental well-being will ultimately lead to a healthier, more balanced life. What do you think? Have you experienced any of these signs of mental and emotional exhaustion? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share this blog with anyone who might find it helpful. If you enjoyed from this videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.